enjoyed the video,
then smash that like button and subscribe.
My name is Akechi Sai. I'm a member of the Convenience Club, and I finished the test earlier than the time limit. Is he cheating?
Well, since X here is 9... Oh, right! Oh, no!
My rank decreased.
I'm Nishimura Tsunemori, a second-year student in high school. After tests with all the subjects have been graded, the ranking list is posted. I managed to keep my first place in my grade again this time.
I'm ranked 390th. Huh? Your name doesn't seem to be on the list, Akechi. I'm here. Akechi! You're in last place! I don't care about rankings. What a guy!
Nishimura, you're in first place again! That's amazing! It was just a coincidence. And when I was about to go back to the classroom... Whoa! I bumped into someone. Oh! Sorry, class president. He's the class president of my class, Tomikoji Takahisa. He's a genius boy who's always in second place in the school rankings. But...
Don't get carried away!
Huh? What's wrong, class president? It was from this day that I became aware of the uneasy atmosphere. See you tomorrow, Nishimura! I have cram school!
I'm going to cram school too. Bye.
Yeah. Most of the class goes to the cram school nearby. Alright, I'll go home while learning English vocabulary. But I'm poor, so I can't pay for cram school. I was jealous of the other students who had tutors that teach them so clearly, but I had to study on my own.
Welcome home, Tsunenori.
You don't have to get up, Mom. My mother is sickly and can't work. And my father died a long time ago, so my family is very poor. But I have a big dream. I'm aiming to pass the entrance exam for a famous university. I'm definitely going to pass. In the future, I'm going to become a doctor. Don't be ridiculous! You're a disgrace to this family! How much do you think we spent on you? You can't even get first place in your grade at a school like that?
I'm sorry, Dad.
That's enough.
I can't go on like this.
And I'll give you the test.
I can't go on like this. I have to do something.
And so the midterm test arrived. Yeah, this is easy. I'd studied hard for the test, and I was ready to finish the test with 30 minutes left to spare. Then... What? I noticed a strange presence from the seat behind me. It was the class president's gaze. He's looking at me? Class president in the seat behind me was staring intently at my answer sheet. Why is he looking at my answer sheet? Doesn't the class president go to cram school? That day, the class president, who was supposed to be a genius, who was also attending cram school, was looking at my answer sheet for my test for some reason. But at the time, well, I don't really mind, but I thought it had nothing to do with me. And the next day, the tests from the previous days were returned. You did well, Nishimura. You got full marks. Thank you.
Wow!
Full marks again? That's amazing!
You don't go to cram school, do you? How can you get such good marks?
I just happened to get the questions right.
Damn! Nishimura got another high score, scored higher than me. The class president! At this school, the average score of tests in all subjects becomes the overall score, and a ranking table is posted according to academic ability. This time, I scored 97 points in the World History test. If Nishimura gets a perfect score, I will once again lose the overall top score to Nishimura. If that happens, my father will never forgive me. Damn, I have to get first this time. I was desperate. And then... No! Don't be fooled! He cheated!
What?
I found myself shouting that out in a flash.
What are you saying, class president?
I actually saw it! Nishimura was cheating! He was looking at something like a cheat sheet during the test!
Huh? What are you saying? Class president said they said something outrageous. Of course I didn't cheat. In fact, you're the one who cheated.
Teacher, please believe me. I saw it!
I was going to accuse the class president of cheating. But the class president kept accusing me and didn't even give me a chance to explain myself. Then he started crying.
We pay for expensive cram school every month! And go there every day to study hard, but Nishimura cheats and gets good grades for free!
No, wait!
I'm so frustrated! Teacher!
It's completely at the class president's pace. I have no idea why the class president would run off with such an unfounded suspicion. My head was in a state of confusion. Nishimura, is that true? Did you do it? No, I didn't!
No! I sit behind you! I saw it with my own eyes!
I didn't do it! What on earth are you talking about?
Fine. Teacher, I have a proposal.
What?
Please carry out a physical examination for Nishimura.
What?
If you have nothing to hide, they won't find anything, right?
The class president smiled a sinister smile. Then, Tsunemori, can I have a look at your belongings just to be sure? Okay, sure, please look. But now that this happened, I'm desperate to prove my innocence. So I was ready to accept a physical examination, search of my belongings or whatever it took. Then, Nishimura, what is this? For some reason, there was a piece of paper I didn't recognize stuck to the back of my desk. It was a piece of paper with all the answers to the test written on it. Yo! This isn't me! I didn't do it!
This is the end for you. I planted that paper there beforehand. You were already done for when you accepted my proposal.
Nishimura, can you come to the staff room? What? I ended up having to be questioned by the teacher. That Nishimura?
Are you serious?
He was thinking first because he was cheating?
After that, I denied the facts with all my might in the staff room. I don't know about that paper! But the evidence actually came out. You can't get away with it, Nishimura. In addition to the testimony of the class president, physical evidence has come out, so I have no room for excuses. I was officially deemed to have cheated, and my test results were invalidated. In other words, I got a 0. What? I was given a pass from getting further punishments on my usual good behavior, but I wasn't satisfied. A few days later, just before the long holiday, the results for this term were handed out. As a result of the previous test being invalidated, of course my grades dropped dramatically.
It's your fault for doing something wrong. I thought it was strange. How could that poor guy be in first place? Nishimura was cheating. That's why he got such good marks.
No! I didn't even have the energy to argue back. Without my innocence being cleared, the school went to a long holiday. Well done, my son! That's my Tomi, the oldest son of the Tomikojis!
I'm proud of you.
Even after that, I threw myself into my studies. But the other day's incident was so frustrating that I found myself in tears. The class president probably didn't like the fact that I was top of the class. So he tracked me down and framed me in order to become number 1 himself. He cheats on his own test too. But there's no point doing this. I've been studying hard on my own without going to cram school, and it's as if those efforts were for nothing. I was consumed by a terrible sense of powerlessness.
Tsunenori, what's wrong?
Nothing. But I couldn't let my mother worry about something like this. I have to do something with my own hands! And then, it's the first test period after the holidays.
All right, I'm ready. I'll be looking again this time too, Nishimura. To be honest, my academic ability has been stagnating recently. I couldn't keep up with the content of the lessons. And recently, I've been cheating off Nishimura's answers to get higher marks. But there was no way I could beat Nishimura. So, I've been resigned to coming in second place every time, and I come up with a strategy to frame Nishimura and take his place. If Nishimura's test is invalidated, I'll automatically move up to first place. I can see it. I can see it. This time, too, I was going to cheat off Nishimura's test and frame him later.
He's copying it now. Today, I deliberately wrote down wrong answers in order to expose the class president's dark side. I even made sure that the class president who was sitting behind me could see it. And 5 minutes before the end of the test, I used all my strength to rewrite all the answers. The next day...
Zero? What is this? Teacher, something's wrong here. I got an unbelievable score after copying all Nishimura's answers.
No, nothing's wrong. What's wrong, President? Were you sick?
I can't believe it. What? But somehow Nishimura, who I copied the answers from, got a perfect score. How come you got a perfect score? We had the exact same answers.
Same answers? What do you mean?
Well... Oh no! The shock was so great that I dug my own grave without thinking!
You confessed yourself! Class president isn't very smart after all!
Shut up! That was a play on words!
Well, that's why you cheat every time. Cheat? The class president?
Stop talking nonsense! Of course I wouldn't do something like that! I even go to crab school! If I cheated, then show me some evidence!
Of course the class president denied the allegations of cheating. I had succeeded in making the class president get 0 points. I didn't have any conclusive evidence to prove that I had been accused of cheating. That's fine. I feel a little better now. Just as when I was about to give up...
I have evidence. Huh?
Our classmate Akechi suddenly spoke up. Akechi.
I've been examining the handwriting on the cheat sheet from the other day, and it turns out it's written in your handwriting, class president. What? Handwriting analysis?
It seems that Akechi secretly took the note that was on my desk and did a handwriting analysis on them without anyone's knowledge.
The handwriting on these notes matches the class president's handwriting 100%. This evidence points to only one fact. It wasn't Nishimura who put the cheat sheet on his own desk, but you, the class president.
The submission of this conclusive evidence from someone I never even imagined. The class president couldn't do anything about it.
Damn it!
Class president, come to the staff room! After that, the class president, who had evidence submitted against him that could not be denied, confessed to all of his previous cheating. And it also came to light that he had tried to frame me for the sake of the rankings. This maliciousness was the deciding factor, and he was expelled. But why did you do a handwriting analysis?
It was completely visible from my seat.
I was able to prove my innocence thanks to Akechi, who had time to spare during the test. But I'm kind of fed up with this. Scores go up and down so easily. What's the point of this? Because of this incident, everything seems so pointless. Started to feel like working hard to get good marks in tests was a very futile thing to do.
Look, Nishimura.
And then, What? The latest ranking chart was posted in the hallway, and the #1 spot was taken by Akechi, who had been in last place until then.
These are just numbers. Mere symbols. You're right. It's easy to raise or lower them. Isn't that just you? But the important thing is what you want to achieve with them. You've been working hard because you want to achieve something, right?
And I remembered. To make my mom's life easier. And to save patients like my father. That's why I wanted to become a good doctor. I see. I have to work even harder. My grades are just a means to that end. Akechi reminded me of that. But I really have to work harder. At the same time, I was reminded that there are people better than me.